Okay, Nat, this video is just for the boys for later on. Can you show them how their mother had to get off the couch?
You're not nice. You know that?
It's like a 12-step process. I think it'll be interesting to the boys. I think they'll enjoy looking at this.
Why do you make fun of me so much?
Come on, nobody's making fun. 1,
It's not fair.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you did it! You didn't scoot to the edge like you normally do.
I can do it that way. Push
All right,
myself up.
you know I love you with all my heart.
I love you too, meanie. Hey!
Have a seat.
Ow!
Now, Lana,
That's not nice.
come over here. Show the audience, show the kids how you help mommy off the couch.
Okay. This I have to scooch forward for. I scooch forward first. Ugh.
Isn't that sweet?
Isn't it? She's
Now-
a good big sister.
Now, can you give your mommy a hug and give the kids a kiss?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Well, I thought it was pretty cute. I think it's hilarious how it is actually like 5 o'clock right now, 6 o'clock, and you do have some energy. At midnight, I'm going to get the camera back out and show that 12-step process of you getting off the
You're
couch.
mean. I'm going to take a nap. Leave me alone.
I hear you. People always ask how I balance my family life with 400 shows a year. I'm just doing what I love with the people I love. It's my magic life.
Alright.
All they had to do now was find a pay dirt.
Good job.
Lana,
What?
are you reading to your brothers? Aww.
Reading for school. But
Hey.
I think they recognize her voice. Why do you think that's true?
Because I've been reading for like 7 days.
And what do they do?
fifth grade,
What do they do?
They kick and punch.
Yep. They kick pretty good. They start moving around when she starts reading to them.
And they punch you?
I don't know.
When they get out of that, we get to beat them up. We'll tag team, me and you against the babies. I get one, you get the other one.
Nope.
I think we can take them.
I think you have to wait for them to be a little older.
That's what I'm thinking.
But they do. She starts reading and they get very active. They start moving all over the place. She goes, Mom, the boys are awake.
You know, I say I think the boys are up.
Yep, something like that.
They're trying to love you. That's the only way they know how.
Yeah. They're going, thanks for reading to me, sis.
This is not as hard as they do.
Yeah.
When you did it,
Yeah.
you went like this.
Yep.
All right, we're at 36 weeks.
36 and a half. I'm counting every day.
What do you think?
I don't know. I've had a lot of Braxton Hicks. They can come out. They can just come on. I'm ready.
What if it's today?
I'm scared, but I'm ready. I'm ready to be able to bend over again, Leslie.
Are you ready to meet your brothers?
Yeah. Kind of.
Kinda.
I didn't get enough sleep last night. I need to be rested up before these kids come.
You can go home and take a nap.
I'm scared.
Nothing's happening right now, so it's not like I'm in labor. You're good. You can go home and
I
take a nap.
don't know that nothing's happening. We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
The nurse said possibly something's happening.
She doesn't know. She said hopefully. Sorry. But, I mean, if I'm dilated, that means that stuff has started. But we won't know till after.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, so our doctor's appointment didn't go as we thought it would. When we went to the doctor's that day, we thought we were gonna say, alright, yeah, why don't you guys go ahead to the hospital? She's gonna pop any minute. Because I had a feeling she was gonna pop way before expected.
Well, I was hoping, I didn't think they'd send us to the hospital because, but I was hoping something had started at least. But nope. So the doctor's appointment on Tuesday was a regular doctor, and he was like, I think you're going to make it probably till 38 weeks at least. And I was just exhausted. And that was 36 weeks and some, 36 and a half weeks, something like that. And I was just, so disappointed. The very next day we had ultrasound, and they checked my cervix as well during that visit, as well as checking up on the babies about growth and stuff. And they were like, oh, you're definitely making it to 38, maybe 39 weeks, because nothing's changed since your last ultrasound for your cervix. last month. And I was like, no, because twins are term at 36 weeks. And so I was very ready, and they said they were healthy and they were fine and there would be no NICU time if they were born right then. So I was like, I was ready. Well, we showed them, didn't we? Because that very Friday, so that was Tuesday and Wednesday, and then that following Friday was the 25th of September, and they arrived very quickly.
All right, it's 9 a.m. Are you in a contraction?
Oh, yeah.
Did you push the button? Okay.
I was wondering if that was joking, waking me up.
Hey, today's the day, baby. Are you ready to go to the neighbor's house and hang out for a little while?
Sure.
I get to watch Mom breathe hard for a while.
You said no messing around.
Look at her serious. Look, she's this is serious business.
Isn't that coldness too?
Is that one over?
Yeah, it was a quick one.
Can I have a smile? Today's the day.
Yay.
You're gonna see your baby soon.
I can't wait for it to be over.
Do you wish you could just sleep through it?
Yeah.
That's all I'm
All right, Lana,
What's your...
give Mommy a hug. Give Mommy a hug. I have no idea why
I
Lana's set.
set your alarm for 9:30 so you could get up this morning. Yeah, there you go.
All right, give Mommy a hug, please.
I love you, baby.
Me too, Mommy.
All right, when we come home, you'll have two brothers to play with,
Can you put that in this?
and you can change their diapers.
Nope.
You're not gonna change poopy diapers for me?
Nope. I'll help you. But
no,
nope.
well, thank you. You bring me diapers and wipes.
Sure, but I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, that's a good deal. I'll take that deal.
We can handle it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the hospital. We got a big day ahead of us.
I can't.
You can't shut your door?
I can't help her with that.
She can't do anything during the middle of one.
I can get out and do it.
That's okay.
Okay.
Can you shut your door?
Okay.
Can you turn the contraction app off? Shut your door.
I think walking around is making them come faster.
Well, you also have to walk when you get to the hospital.
I know. Fudge.
Alright,
Oh man.
here we go.
I love you, baby girl. Ooh. Ah.
Off to the hospital. You wanted these twins, girl.
Wes, if you keep saying that all day, you're gonna get hurt. So stop. I'm just warning you.
I love you, baby. I love you so much.
Gonna
You
get
know I love you.
in trouble. I love you too.
Oh, I was wondering what you were doing. I was wondering what you were doing.
I'm taking a picture of that house for Granny,
Oh.
so she knows what house to go to pick you up.
Oh gosh. Ah,
What happened?
you went over a bump. Oof. Holy crap. Ah. Ooh.
All right,
Lock the car.
let's do it.
Holy night. Whew.
Here we go.
Ah, I can't do it. I can't do
Got
it.
you in a wheel-
Okay. Pushing me into the hospital in a wheelchair. This is not fun. This is bad. I want it over with. I'm over this.
All right, Nat.
Hey.
How you feeling?
better.
It's all over with.
Just tired now. Yep. This is Julian. Firstborn of the two.
And Lex is asleep.
And Lex is out like a lamp. The
They-
calm one, just like in the way.
They both ate already?
Yep. And we're about to switch rooms.
And they both ate. You did great. The kids did great.
Thank you.
I did amazing.
Perfect.
Everything was great.
Yep, it went very smoothly.
Man.
Very quickly.
If we known it was going to go that quick. You were afraid you have to wait another week.
I know.
I didn't think I'd get you to the hospital before they popped
I
out.
know. My contractions were like only a minute or two apart by the time we got here.
Yeah.
And then the first time he checked me, I was 8 centimeters dilated. So it wasn't long. I mean, I think we got here at what? 11? 11:30?
And by 12:30 we
And
were...
by
you had-
12:05, this one was out. And by 12:12, Lex was out.
Wow.
Yep. It happened fast.
Yeah, they were ready.
Yep.
Now we gotta get a nap.
Yes. Maybe. We'll see.
That's when they'll wake up.
Yeah,
When we try to
probably.
sleep. Alright, Mommy. It is... They're 1 day old.
Yeah, pretty much exactly. For this guy, he's got 1 more minute. And he'll be 1 day old.
So this is Lex.
This is Lex.
And Julian's getting a bath right now and getting checked up for his hearing and sight and
Yeah.
different stuff.
Checking all that good stuff.
How you feel?
He'll be back tired. Mostly just tired. Sore. But good.
Dude, everybody is good. Everybody's happy. Everybody's healthy.
Yep. Couldn't ask for better results.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Let me get a close-up on this dude. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
He just ate.
Hey, buddy. My dad is the best magician in the world.
Oh, don't cry. It's okay.
That was an unsolicited testimonial.
Yeah.
Not cool. Alright, I love
That's
you.
funny. I love you too. Very much.
Alright, what is it?
Yeah.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 30 hours since giving birth.
We get to go home. Yay!
30 hours since giving birth. Look at that smile.
Yep.
Give me some jumping jacks. Show me how strong you are.
I can't. My belly's still weak.
Well,
Those 2 things came out.
we got them all loaded up. Hey, babies.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
Hey, babies. Hey,
All
look
ready?
at this. Yeah, right behind the door, sweetie.
Sorry.
Hey,
All set
we're
to
all
go?
ready. I think so.
All right, perfect.
All right.
Come on.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye-bye.
All right, now it's all us.
Yep.
Oh, they don't want to leave.
I
Oh.
think he's gonna spit up. Take him out and burp him. Before we get in the car.
We get some paper towels. How you feeling? This is your first walk since... Are you still waddling like a duck?
It's exhausting. I don't know, am I? A little bit. It's just, it feels weird. I don't know. Buddy, it's okay. We're gonna go home. Don't you wanna go home?
All right, start
that
with this.
rainbow.
Start with this. We just loaded the kids in. We looked up.
Yeah, we looked up and saw the beautiful rainbow that you cannot see. It's as beautiful in person as it is. The camera doesn't show it right. But now we're all loaded up to head home for the first time. Yay! Thank goodness. We'll get some sleep tonight. Not much, but more than yesterday. Welcome home, Lex and Julian. Daddy, it's too bright. Welcome home, guys. You ready to go meet your big sister? Yeah. Let's go. Daddy's got to carry you, though. I'm not allowed to carry that much.
That much.
Look how little it is.
I know that, but they said just the weight of the babies minus the car seats. You gotta lift up the
I'm trying.
handle.
I don't want to break the TV.
That's Julian. Did you toot again on the way home? Mr. Julian, I know, I'm blinding you. Oh, I think this is Daddy. Your grandpa's coming. Your grandpa's coming. You have to do it on both sides, babe. Yeah. What you think? Coming home. Yeah. Here we go. Where's my girl?
Mommy,
There's my girl.
I missed you so much.
Mwah, I missed you too. I love you. What you doing?
Me and Granny watched, what's it called? The House of the Clock in its Walls.
Oh. Well, are you ready to meet your brothers? They're ready to meet you.
Come here. Come say hi to him.
Gosh, how little
I
they
go.
are.
Come here. Touch their little feet, Lana.
Why?
Don't be silly.
I'm just asking why.
Because they're so cute and little teeny.
On the
You play with Barbie dolls. Come here, feel them. How tiny. This is,
What?
that's Julian.
Yep.
And this is Lex.
Those are cute hats.
Do you think they're cute? Do you think the babies are cute?
Yeah.
Do you want to hold one?
Yeah.
Can I have a hug and kiss?
That's adorable. Look at that. That one's Lex.
That one's Lex,
And that's-
and that one's Julian.
The one that's smaller is Lex.
No, the one that's smaller is
They
Julian.
are. I think they are.
That was the other way around.
No, the little one is the big brother of the two.
I got.
Look
They
at
said
Grandma.
They said 5.
Look, that looks good on you, Barbara.
I'm happy.
Why don't you have another one, Barbara?
No,
There's stickers.
Too
it's a
late.
little late for that.
It's never too late, Barbara.
Oh yeah.
Too late.
Done.
Hey, Lana.
Hey, Lana.
Here, look up this way. I'll get
Guess
one this
what?
way, Barbara.
What?
Your brothers are very excited to meet you. So, with help from your mommy and your daddy, they got you something.
What?
A gift.
Another present? Wow.
I hope you like it. You pointed it out to me. So I told your brothers, I said, you should pick this one.
It's one of those eyeglasses with a nose and a mustache.
Isn't that the one you wanted? Good.
Is it,
Yeah,
is it a
yes.
giant
I love
sippy
you.
cup?
Mwah. You gotta explain to Peepaw
Looks
what
like
it
a
is.
giant sippy cup.
It's babies that can cry.
Babies that can cry?
We got two of them right over here.
There's two over there. Why do you want another
What
baby
the
that
heck?
can cry?
That's weird.
Oh, man.
Here, hold this.
Your drawers.
This is Lex.
I love you, Munchkin.
This
I love you.
This is Lex, right? On this side.
Forever and always.
Hold on, I gotta come look.
Pick the baby.
All right, Lana.
She says.
It's time for you to hold the baby. You think you can do it?
He opened his eyes when he got
Yeah.
my arms.
Hey, okay. Yeah, okay,
Says I am.
okay. What's the matter for you?
sister.
Okay,
Hi.
there you go. You need to cry.
Hi. Sound like you said hi, didn't it?
Look at him looking at you.
Opened his eyes for big sister and everything.
Sideways, sideways, sideways. Hold on.
He recognized your voice.
Can you talk to him? He's about
He
to throw
opened his
up.
eyes for you.
Can you talk to him? He's about to throw up on you.
Say, tell him you're okay, Julian. You don't have to think. Say, just air, please. Just burp.
Wow, these burps
Right,
stink so bad.
They just take it the
Yeah, you can stand.
cloth right off of me.
These burps stink so bad. Alright, it's all yours. I'm gonna go take a nap. You just stay right there. Don't move. I'll see you in a couple hours. Hey! What's up?
Hi, Daddy.
0. Okay. 0.
She was crying.
Well, she just changed him. He's probably cold.
Thumb in your mouth. Oh my. Look at you, big guy. You know what? 1, 2, 3. Real fast. Okay, you can't touch him. Don't touch him. Stop. Keep moving forever. Somewhere between 6'3" and 6'5".
Nice.
Yeah. Just gonna blind everybody. We're out by the fire with 2-day-old babies. Now I can't see what I'm doing. I'm blinding myself, sorry. Blinding everybody else.
Blinding yourself.
A little baby.
Little baby.
Julian.
Julian. And Granny. And Peepaw. And Wes with Lex over there. By the fire. And Willow and Lana.
Mama.
Chillaxing. Am I blinding you?
A little.
Yeah, it's payback for taking flashy photos of me earlier. With the
Sorry.
nah, that doesn't sound right. Not flashy photos. Photos with a flash.
Flashy photo.
Yeah, flashy photos.
Yeah.
Good fire, Wesley.
It's going down, but it was good.
Yeah, it's a good fire.
It's time to
I
feed the
did
babies.
2 pictures.
Yeah.
2 pictures of it. Of the fire.
Oh,
Rising.
cool. I'll have to look at those.
So you're welcome.
Thank you. All right, time to head in. Getting chilly for the babies, and they gotta eat anyway.
I feel like we're watching this stuff.
She would get up in the middle of the night to go pee, and she was so slow at getting up. She'd sit at the edge of the bed, and she would just sit at the edge of the bed to get her courage up, to build her strength up, or whatever. But it took her so long to get out of bed, I'd fall back asleep. So
They were a heavy load.
I woke up and she's yelling from the other room, "Wes, I think my water broke."
Yeah.
I thought you were still in bed with me. I didn't
Yeah.
know you'd left.
Well, I woke up with a contraction at like 7:15 that morning, but I thought it was Braxton Hicks from where it was located, and just comparing it to full-on labor that I had with Lana, it wasn't the same, and it never got to be the same. It was completely different. But I figured it was Braxton Hicks, and once it was like a half hour later, at like 7:45, I kept having them, and I was like, oh, I'll get up and walk around and it'll make them go away. And it didn't. I got to the bathroom and it was just a trickle, but so part of me was wondering if I peed myself, and part of me was wondering, but then it wouldn't stop and I couldn't make it stop. So I was like, I think my water broke, but I'm not 100% sure. And so we called the doctor, and he told me, you know, and at that point the contractions were very sporadic. They were like 8 minutes and then 5 minutes apart and then 10 minutes apart, and so it was sporadic. So he told me just to go lay down and rest and see how that did, and call him in an hour. And an hour or 2 hours even. And so I went and laid down, and by 40 minutes had passed, Wes was like, we're calling the doctor. Because at that point, the contractions were between 4 to 5 minutes apart. So we called.
And we knew there were contractions at that point. It wasn't
Yeah.
Braxton Hicks.
No, it was definite contractions. They wrapped around front and back, and yeah, it was definitely, yeah.
And she wasn't
definitely
talking
labor.
during them anymore.
No. And so, called the doctor back. He said, all right, we'll mosey on to the hospital. Thinking we probably had time, which we did not. So we had to drop Lana off across the street at the neighbor's house. She hung out with them until my mom could get here and pick her up. And my mom stayed with her at our house while we were in the hospital. And it took me forever. Wes was running around. I know he was stressed out because the contractions were getting closer and closer together. And he was like, would you just get in the car? But I couldn't move during a contraction. It just I couldn't move during the contraction. It was just.
She'd put on one pant leg and have a contraction. You have to wait 3 minutes. Then she'd put on the other one, have a contraction, have to wait 3 minutes before she could button it.
Yeah.
It was 45 minutes getting out of the house.
And it was as fast as I could go because I couldn't move. I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to move. I didn't want to just leave me alone. It's contraction. And so we finally get to the car and it's 40 minutes to the hospital. So I know Wes is stressing because now they're coming. The contractions are coming between 2 and 3 minutes apart. By the time we get to the hospital, they're about a minute apart. And the parking lot is a little bit from the entrance to the hospital. So Wes was like, well, why don't I just drop you off at the entrance and they can take you in and I'll go park the car and that way you're in. And I was like, no, you're not leaving me. Because I wasn't sure if he left me, if he'd be able to get back to me with, the whole COVID thing going on. I was like, I will walk. I promise I can do it. Of course, that was between contractions.
Then you see her get out of the car. What you don't see on video is me dropping all the luggage and everything while she's leaning into the back of the car. And then I get her take a couple more steps. She leans against a tree. I dropped everything and had to run to the front of the hospital and get a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And what you don't see in that video, Natalie's holding the camera back at me pushing but I'm also holding the luggage and the suitcase and her overnight bag and an extra pillow, and it was crazy. It was awful.
And they were coming fast at that point. So we finally get in the entrance. Of course, they have to stop you, take your temperature, ask you all sorts of questions, and I'm miserable. So Wes is answering for me. And then we finally get to labor and delivery. And the doctor comes in and checks me not too long after I got in the bed. And I was 8 centimeters. And they were amazed. They're like, well, we're going to have to start getting stuff prepped here. Because when you have twins, even though I was doing it natural and not having a C-section, they still want you to give birth in an OR just in case of an emergency. That way you're already there and we don't have to worry about moving rooms to get things done. So I think he came in, it seemed to me not very long, maybe 5 or 10 minutes later.
Yeah, 10 minutes tops.
And he checked me again, it was 9 centimeters, and they said, all right, well, let's move, let's go. So they rolled me into the OR, and Wes got in his scrubs and came to, and they had all sorts of nurses. There were 2 doctors there. Anesthesiologist, just in case anything went wrong, and it was crazy. And it happened fast. It was pretty much right when we got in the room, he said, all right, if you want to push, go ahead and push. And so my first contraction was at 7:15. Julian was born at 12:05, and Lex was born at 12:12.
At 7:15.
My first contraction, I woke up with
7:15 a.m. Okay, yeah, okay.
So it all happened in 5 hours.
Yeah.
Start to finish.
So show to the camera.
Yeah,
That's the oldest but smallest.
This is Julian. He's older by 7 minutes and so much tinier.
Over a pound at this point or no?
He was over. Yes, I know. He was over a pound smaller at birth. He was 5 pounds 7 ounces when he was born. And this is Lex Alexander, but we're calling him Lex. And he's the youngest. And he was 6 pounds 12 ounces when he was born.
My little dude right here.
Yeah. So.
Right, buddy?
Uh-oh.
So that's us. That's our story.
Yeah.
We wanted to introduce you to these guys.
Yeah.
And it was a lot different this time. Not only because there was 2, just the birthing story in general happening so quick and everything.
I'm grateful for it. We made it to the hospital. Everything was fine. So I am extremely grateful that it went that quickly.
We took Bradley birthing classes for Lana, so we were going over our notes for all that stuff. Husband, coach, helped. She did all of her birthing in the car going there, and there was nothing I could do but drive.
Yeah.
By the time we got there was 12 people in that OR. All I could do was hold her hand
And it was time to start
hold her
pushing.
leg. Yeah, it was done. So
Yeah.
totally different experience. Not only because there was 2, but just the whole
How
thing.
quickly it went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lana's was how long? 18?
Lana, 18 hours. Lana took her sweet old time coming. Took 18 hours. But, we also induced her. She was induced. These guys came all on their own. But Lana was induced because of contracts that we had for New Year's. And, she was ready to come out anyway. So, but if we had waited until she decided to come out on her own, maybe she would have been quicker. Who knows? But the fact is, she took 18 hours. She took her sweet time to come on out. And I was perfectly happy that these boys came quickly, especially pushing. I'm totally fine that they're only 7 minutes apart. Our doctor was telling us about a lady that had them, her twins an hour apart, and I just can't imagine the anticipation of you've gotten through one, you're freshly reminded of how painful it is. Now you have to wait an hour.
But with 7
So-
minutes apart, by the time you cut the umbilical cord and throw her on mom's chest, the lady's like, all right, you want to hold it during the second
Yeah.
one, or do you want to hand it off? She's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to squish it during the next contraction.
Yeah.
But that 7 minutes flew by. It seemed like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I thought I mean that's nice that they give you the option to hold him, but I was worried that I would just not thinking smush him while his brother was coming out. So he
Anyway,
held him for me. Yep. Welcome to the world, little guys.
there you go.
Yeah.
There'll be lots more videos. I guarantee you.
Absolutely.
You get to see these grow up on camera.
Uh-huh.
Like Lana, but Lana started at 4. So
Yeah.
these guys are starting at minutes old.
Yep.
There you go. See you next week.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah.